So in order to film this, I'm not in exactly my ideal driving position. So I'm gonna do my best here. It's not quite a cold start, but I'm gonna adjust the steering wheel a little bit. Anyway, so this is like my first impressions video of my 2024 Mustang GT with performance pack and race red. Again, it's a pretty sweet car. So basically the reason why I bought this car was to learn to drive stick. I've always wanted to learn to drive stick, and it's sort of like my, it's actually the perfect vehicle to learn to drive stick. I love the fact that it has the gauges that change. You know, I have it set to the F30 gauges right now they were just upgraded over the air. And obviously the car, I have it in normal mode right now, but it'll actually shut off when I get to a red light or something if I have it in neutral. Once I put the clutch in, it'll turn right on. Again, great car to learn to drive stick. The auto rev match is honestly a lifesaver. I'm not what I would consider to be a very proficient, you know, manual transmission driver. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm, you know, really good by any means. I mean, this is why I bought this car. You know, eventually when I feel a little more confident, I'll probably turn off the auto rev match and practice some heel towing, that kind of thing. But for right now, I think I actually kind of like it, the auto rev match. And even if I ever did learn to heel tow, I'd probably just turn it back on because it's such a good feature. It works so well. And here's the stop sign here. And that exhaust is so good. And it's not even like track mode or anything. It is simply mesmerizing. It is such a great... That's why you buy one of these cars. I mean, it's the V8, it's the power, man, it's that sound. The sound is what is intoxicating. I mean, I have another car that sounds pretty good. It's 335i from 2014 335i with the N55 engine, which has a single turbo, which contributes to how well it sounds, really. I mean, a lot of the twin turbo motors, like the like the M3 engine from the same generation, the S58, they have two turbos, and that muffles the sound more. Though single turbo in my N55 just sounds better. One of the reasons why I wanted to buy a new car is I wanted like a worry-free experience, you know. And you know, it's crazy how much people want for like their used like cars. Like if you go on Auto Trader or something and you look for like you look for a gently used car, maybe 2 or 3 years old, it's like in some cases it's just like it's like it's not a big difference in price. And it's like you want me to pay like another, I think it's pretty crazy. You want me to pay another like it's like pay another 5 to 8 grand and you get like a comprehensive warranty. And I'm like, it's like a no-brainer for me. I actually did own another Mustang. It was a 1997 GT with a, you know, that motor was a 4.6 liter. Actually made, I think it was like making, yeah, that motor made like 215 horsepower. With 4.6 liter engine. This is like 0.4 liters more, and it makes 486, which is crazy. It's completely different. This Mustang is a different league. It's like a different kind of car. It's not even close to what that was. Obviously the price is crept up, but I did do some like I put the MSRP of that car into like a inflation calculator, and you know, it turns out that if you adjust it for inflation, I think that car brand new was like 20,800 or something, and adjusted for inflation, it turns out to be a little over 41. So a lot of ways Ford has kept up with inflation, which is I mean, it sort of makes sense. You know, I know for a lot of people paying over 40 grand for a Mustang sounds like a lot, but I think you are getting so much car for over 40 grand. I mean, honestly, I think the current Mustang is in a different category of car. This is a straight up, I think it's less of a pony car, less of a muscle car, and more of a sports car. It's just I think it's just kind of gone up market a little bit. And if you look at this interior, this is the base interior with just cloth, and I specifically wanted that. I didn't want to have like first of all, I didn't want to pay extra for shit that I didn't need. Since I already have a BMW, like I have a car with leather, I have a quote-unquote luxury car, and that's sort of, it's more of a sports sedan, I think, but it is technically a luxury car. So I wasn't looking for that. My goal for this car was, first of all, I wanted a car with a stick, I wanted the car with the V8, and I wanted it with the performance pack that gives you, you know, the upgraded suspension, the K-brace, the upgraded brakes. The Brembo brakes are pretty sweet. And this car is, it is similarly fast than the Beamer because the Beamer is tuned. It does have a stage 1. It did have a stage 2 tune, but now it has a stage 2. It has a stage 1 tune, but that car has like an upgraded intercooler, it did have a catted downpipe, and when I had it like tuned up all the way to the 9s, it made 381 horsepower at the wheels. And I think these Mustangs are making somewhere in they're making about 413, I think, at the wheel, something like that, stock. And honestly, that's more than enough power for me. I mean, 381 was enough power for me, but it's sort of a different kind of power because it's just like the Beamer has so much low-end torque. This is more of a progressive buildup of torque, but they're both incredibly fast cars and more speed that I need. You really don't need. I'm going to keep this car stock. In fact, I've always thought that the BMW is the last car I would ever tune, and I think that I still feel the same way. I have no need for more power. This is more than enough power. But yeah, I love the steering wheel. I like the three spoke design, similar to my BMW. Has way more tech than the BMW. I love the big screens. I didn't need the premium package. I feel like this is so close. And honestly, with the premium package, you just get the similar screens, but they're just connected. And so I didn't see the point. And these cloth seats are so comfortable. They're honestly way more comfortable than the BMW ones are like stiff, and they're not as comfortable as these. And these do provide, the BMW seats might have a little more bolstering, but I would say this is more than enough for the kind of driving I'm gonna do, like more, this is mostly gonna be back road, like a back road kind of car. I may take it to the track one day, but I'm not sure. I've taken the BMW like 5 times to the track, and you know, if I can take that car, it's not even an M car, it's an M, it's a 335 with the M Sport package. It doesn't have the magnetic shocks or anything, like just like this one doesn't have, but this suspension setup in this car is a little more aggressive than that car. And but yeah, this car is great, you know. So if you're concerned about getting the base trim for the interior, I think it's a great, you got a great package. I mean, if you absolutely need to have leather, then yeah, go for the premium, but I wouldn't skimp on the performance pack or the active exhaust. I think they're essential. So I would factor in those costs if you're going to buy one of these. But honestly, the base interior with the performance pack and the active exhaust I think it's a great option if you're just looking for like a really cool, you know, like maybe weekend car. It could even be, this could absolutely be a daily driver. It's actually not bad on gas either, I've noticed. But yeah, you know, that's overall, these are my thoughts. Second Mustang in 21 years. You know, this is like a completely different kind of class of car than my old Mustang. That was a real pony car. That was all like, it was like very loud, but not terribly fast. Even though it did have a lot of torque, low end torque. This is a completely different animal, and I'm really happy with it. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts. I hope to make another video about it soon. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps a lot. And I'm really trying to build this channel. And let me know if you have any questions about the car. See you later.